Are you struggling to come up with blog post ideas that actually attract clients and grow your business? No more wasting your time on blog posts that do not get attention, like, why should you hire a professional pet sitter, right? No one is Googling that. Strategic blogging does not really involve sharing random general content. It's about building authority, improving search engine rankings, hello SEO, and making your business the go to choice for pet parents in your area. But I get it, coming up with blog topics can feel like a chore. You might be wondering, what should I even blog about? Do people even read blogs anymore? How can I make my blog actually work for my business? If that's you, stick with me because in today's episode, I am sharing 3 must have blog posts that every local pet service business owner should have on their website. These aren't just any blog topics, these are the ones that can drive traffic, boost your credibility, and even save you time in your day to day business operations. And be sure to stick around until the end because we've got a way for you to get even more blog topic ideas with specific tips for each one, all for free. Welcome, Petpreneur, to the Pet Marketing Unleashed podcast. I'm your host, Michaela Vargas, founder, designer, and educator behind Pet Marketing Unleashed. This podcast is all about growing your pet business without the stress. Here, you'll find episodes packed with actionable tips and advice for streamlining your online presence, avoiding burnout, and onboarding new clients while you're away from your desk or out with the dogs. So pop in those earbuds and learn stress-free marketing and website strategies with me while you head out on your next dog walk, pet sitting visit, drive to your next session, or just wherever your pet business takes you next. Let's dive in. Let's waste no time here and get straight into the 3 blog posts that you should have on your website ASAP. For number 1, I'm kicking things off with my personal favorite, the pet-friendly guide to your city or town. This type of blog post is an absolute goldmine for 3 big reasons. 1, this type of post is a local SEO powerhouse. By naturally including location-based keywords, like think dog-friendly cafes in Austin or best parks for dogs in Denver, you're making it easier for pet parents in your area to find you because it's a more common search. 2, it also positions you as a local expert, which builds trust and credibility with potential clients. And 3, my favorite part, it's a fantastic way to connect with other local businesses like groomers, veterinarians, pet stores, dog-friendly cafes, restaurants, and more. You can tag them on social media when you share about the blog post, and many of them will reshare your post, putting your business in front of whole new audiences. Talk about expanded reach. That is the power of very powerful blog posts. Think about it. Pet parents are constantly searching for dog-friendly parks, pet-friendly cafes, local pet stores, or even the best groomers and trainers in town. If your blog is the one that gives them that answer, guess what? They are likely sticking around on your website for longer, which is good for SEO. They may even click to other blog posts and get to know a bit more about your business. They're going to start to see you as an expert in your area, and the rest is history. Interrupting this blog episode with a fun announcement. As you're learning in this episode, blogging can be one of the best ways to attract clients, build trust, and boost your SEO. But let's be real, it's also one of the first things to get pushed to the bottom of your to-do list. Maybe you don't know what to write about, or you start strong but you can't keep up. Or maybe you've tried blogging before, but it didn't bring in the clients or get you any of the results you were hoping for, so you just stopped altogether. Well, I have big news. Our blogging course is officially back, bigger, better, and completely reimagined for 2025. And we have a new title, Pet Business Blogging Unleashed. This updated course is not just a refresh. It's a total overhaul with new AI prompts and guidance, SEO strategies, advanced marketing and blogging strategies, and editable Google Docs to help you plan, write, and publish blog posts that actually work for your business. And if you're listening live, the relaunch sale is happening right now. Now through Friday, April 18, you can grab the course for just $97 when you use code RELAUNCH at checkout. So if you're ready to finally make blogging easier and more effective, head to petmarketingunleashed.com/blogging-course and grab it before the sale ends. Okay, now let's get back to the episode. So here's what to include in your pet-friendly guide blog post. You want to include, obviously, your list of the best dog parks, pet-friendly cafes, and local pet businesses in your area. You can decide also whether you want to break this down into multiple blog posts. So you could do one on dog parks, one on coffee shops, one on events or stores, etc. It really depends on how pet-friendly your area is, like how much content you have to cover. If you have a small town, you might just need, one main blog post, or if you live in a big city, this is where you can kind of break it down into different types of blog posts. So you can do one of each or like a master one. You can do all sorts of things. And it also depends on how many like service areas that you provide services in, right? If you have certain really popular neighborhoods that are really trendy, you might want to do a blog post, like have all of the different types. So you have like the dog parks, restaurants, all of that in one blog post, but just for a specific area, right? So you need to be smart about your area, how, popular that area is or how popular pet-friendly things are, and go from there. You also want to include short descriptions for every single place that you list. So what makes them unique? Why are they extra pet friendly? Do you have any personal recommendations for any of the locations? And bonus points if you can also include photos or just your own experiences of going there with your pet. And of course, be sure to tag and link the businesses that you feature. Tag them on social media when you share the post with your audience, because they're likely going to share your post, which can bring in even more visibility to your business. And if they don't automatically share this, it's perfectly okay to ask them to share and just say, hey, you've been featured on our blog as one of the best pet-friendly stops in this area. And that's a great thing for them to share too, right? It's a win-win and it puts you in front of a whole new audience. So, final action tip for this one before we go on to the other two is do a quick Google search for pet-friendly place in your city. See what's already ranking and think about how you can make your post even better by adding more details, insider tips, or even more links and contact information for the mentioned businesses. That's how you can make your blog post the best solution for that search query on Google. Number 2, the ultimate FAQ or onboarding post. Tell me if this sounds familiar. You get an inquiry from a new potential client and they have questions, like a lot of them. Things like, how does your service work? What do I need to prepare before you arrive? What's your cancellation policy? How do I book? And suddenly you're typing up the same response you've sent 100 times before. Well, friend, that ends today. While I always recommend, obviously, also having email templates in place for this so you can respond quicker, I also recommend having an FAQ related blog post, at least for the most important and common questions to help you save time. An FAQ or onboarding blog post is a total game changer because it answers all of these questions up front before your client even asks. It not only makes your life easier because you're not repeating yourself and now you're saving time, but it also makes potential clients feel very supported right from the start. So here's what you can include in your FAQ or onboarding post, and honestly, each of these could be their own blog posts. So these are just different options to address whatever is the biggest stressor in your business or what comes up the most. You can have a list of common client questions, so like pricing, availability, how to book, what to expect. You can do a step-by-step guide for getting started. You can do a pre-service checklist, for example, like what to prepare before your first pet sitting visit. And bonus points, you can even embed a video tutorial if you want to make it extra user-friendly, like maybe having a tutorial video on how to get started with Time to Pet, something like that. I highly recommend this blog post to make your life a little bit easier, and it also makes you look pretty professional too. All right, time for our third and final must-have blog post, client spotlights and success stories. People trust real stories way more than generic sales pitches. A client spotlight post helps you build social proof, right? When potential clients see real results, they're more likely to trust and book with you. It also creates emotional connections. Stories resonate more than statistics or basic testimonials. Don't forget, the best seller is storytelling. They want to see their dog or their pet in the stories that you share. That gets them imagining how their life can change after using your services. And of course, these types of posts can help strengthen client relationships, right? Clients will love to be featured. So here's how to structure this blog post. You can start with the pet's before story, so like going over what challenges that they were facing, why the owner initially reached out to you, and then you can go into your process. What steps did you take to help them? And then, of course, showing the transformation. What results did they see? What changed in their lives and their pets' lives? And be sure to include testimonials or photos that can make the story even more powerful for them. So some example of like blog post titles just to kind of showcase how this can really work and how people will want to click on it. You can have a title like, How Charlie Overcame His Separation Anxiety Thanks to Our Pet Sitting Services, or From Leash Puller to Perfect Walker, How Bella Transformed in Just 3 Sessions, or How a Once Anxious Pup Became a Confident Walker with Our Dog Training Program, or What Happens When a Nervous Pup Gets a Spa Day, Before and After Pics, or From Shy to Superstar, How We Captured the Perfect Photos of Bailey the Golden Retriever. Once you publish your client spotlight blog post, make sure you make the most use of the availability from it by tagging the client on social media, with their permission, of course, because they're going to be more likely then to share it with their own audience. You can also just email them a direct link to it and encourage them to share it with family and friends. Of course, share it in your email newsletter with like a subject kind of like, see how this helped a pup overcome said challenge, right? Because those are going to get people to click on that email if their dog or their pet is experiencing that same challenge. You also want to repurpose it into Instagram Reels or Facebook posts or just Instagram posts, Instagram stories, and highlight key moments from their story. And you can also feature it on your homepage or your testimonials page because social proof works wonders for conversions. Bottom line is, the more you share it, the more potential clients see real results and start picturing their pets getting the same transformation. Now, this was a really short episode. I want to quickly recap for you the 3 must-have blog posts that you should have on your pet business website. Number 1, a pet-friendly guide to your area to help boost local SEO, build connections, and positions you as a go-to resource in your community. Number 2, an FAQ or onboarding post. This saves you time, improves client communication, and streamlines the booking process. And 3, client spotlights and success stories. You want to showcase real results to help build trust and create an emotional connection with potential clients. If you liked these blog post ideas and you want to learn more about them, or perhaps you want to learn about some other awesome must-have blog posts that you should have on your website, I highly recommend checking out our free guide, Must-Have Blog Post Ideas to Attract Clients and Grow Your Pet Business. This guide is packed with strategic blog post ideas designed specifically for local pet service businesses like yours, whether you are a dog walker, pet sitter, dog trainer, pet photographer, doggy daycare, and boarding facility, you name it. These blog post ideas are ones that will help you rank on Google, connect with pet parents, and turn readers into paying clients. You can grab it for free right now at petmarketingunleashed.com/blog-topics. And of course, we will also link that for you below the episode in the show notes and on the episode blog post. And hey, if you found this episode helpful, I would love it if you'd share it with another pet business owner who could use some blogging inspiration. It truly helps get these resources into the hands of more petpreneurs who need them and keeps us going with this podcast. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I cannot wait to see what blog posts that you create as a result. Please tag us at Pet Marketing Unleashed when you share one of these blog posts on social because we would love to feature it with our audience too and give it a read. Until next time, Petpreneur, happy blogging. Thanks for listening to the Pet Marketing Unleashed podcast all the way to the end. You're the best. If you loved what you heard, please share the podcast with your pet biz friends. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss an episode and leave us a 5-star review. We love to hear what you think of the show, and we are so grateful for all the support and love you show by sharing the podcast with others. And don't forget to stop by our website, petmarketingunleashed.com, where you'll find a ton of resources, recommended tools, blogs, templates, courses, and more to help you grow a stress-free and fulfilling pet business. Here's to saving time, ditching the stress, and standing out from the pack. Thanks again so much for listening, and I will be back soon with a new episode. Bye for now.